Inspiring story of Mahatma Jyotirao Phule. Mahatma Jyotirao Govindrao Phule, often referred to as Jyotiba Phule, was a visionary social reformer, thinker, and activist who played a crucial role in challenging the deeply entrenched caste system in India and advocating for the rights of marginalized communities. Born on April 11, 1827, in Satara district of Maharashtra, Phule's life was marked by his relentless pursuit of social justice and equality. Early life and education. Phule was born into a family of gardeners, belonging to the Mali caste, which was considered to be of low status in the social hierarchy of the time. Despite the caste-based discrimination and economic hardships, his father, Govindrao, recognized the importance of education and enrolled him in a Scottish mission high school in Pune. Jyotirao's exposure to Western education and liberal ideas during his schooling had a profound impact on his thinking and activism. The turning point in Jyotirao's life came when he attended a wedding of a Brahmin friend. Despite being a guest, he was humiliated and asked to leave because of his caste. This incident ignited his resolve to fight against caste discrimination and social injustice. In 1848, Jyotirao Phule, along with his wife Savitribai Phule, established the first school for girls in Pune, realizing the transformative power of education. This was a radical move in a society that largely kept women and lower castes away from education. The couple faced severe opposition from Orthodox society, including threats and social boycott, but they persevered. Savitribai, who herself was educated by Jyotirao, became the first female teacher of the school. Together, they worked tirelessly to promote the cause of women's education and empowerment. They later opened several more schools for girls, lower castes, and marginalized communities, breaking societal barriers and paving the way for a more inclusive education system. Satya Shodak Samaj. In 1873, Phule founded the Satya Shodak Samaj, Society of Seekers of Truth, with the aim of liberating the oppressed classes from the clutches of caste discrimination and religious dogma. The organization worked towards eradicating untouchability, promoting education, and encouraging rational thinking and social equality. Phule's efforts were not limited to education alone. He vehemently opposed the exploitation of farmers by landlords and moneylenders, advocating for the rights of peasants and laborers. He also questioned the authority of the Brahmins and criticized the religious scriptures that justified the caste system. Literary contributions. Jyotirao Phule was also a prolific writer and used his literary skills to propagate his reformist ideas. His writings include Gulamgiri, Slavery, a scathing critique of the caste system and Brahminical hegemony, and Shetkarayacha Asud, Cultivator's Whipcord, which highlighted the plight of farmers and called for agricultural reforms. Phule's works were instrumental in inspiring a generation of social reformers and thinkers. His emphasis on rationality, equality, and social justice resonated with many and laid the foundation for future movements against caste discrimination and social inequality. Legacy and impact. Mahatma Phule's contributions to social reform have left an indelible mark on Indian society. He was one of the early women's rights, education for all, and the upliftment of the downtrodden. His efforts paved the way for subsequent social reformers like Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who continued the fight against caste discrimination and worked towards building a more just and equitable society. Phule's legacy is celebrated across India, particularly in Maharashtra, where numerous institutions, universities, and social organizations are named after him. His life and work continue to inspire activists, educators, and reformers who strive for social justice and equality. Message to the young generation and the world. Mahatma Jyotirao Phule's life and work hold profound lessons for the young generation and the world at large. Here are some key takeaways from his legacy. 1. Champion equality and justice. Phule's relentless fight against caste discrimination and social injustice serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of equality and justice in society. The young generation must carry forward this legacy by standing against all forms of discrimination, be it based on caste, race, gender, or economic status. 2. Value education. Phule recognized the transformative power of education and worked tirelessly to make it accessible to all. Education is a fundamental right and a powerful tool for social change. The youth should prioritize learning and strive to ensure that everyone has access to quality education, regardless of their background. 3. Empower women. Phule and his wife Savitribai were pioneers in women's education and empowerment. Gender equality is crucial for a progressive society. The young generation must advocate for women's rights, support their education and empowerment, and challenge gender stereotypes and discrimination. 4. Promote rational thinking. Phule's emphasis on rationality and questioning orthodox beliefs is particularly relevant in today's world. In an age where misinformation and dogma can easily spread, it is essential to cultivate critical thinking and a scientific temper. Questioning, analyzing, and seeking truth should be encouraged. Be fearless and persistent. Phule faced immense opposition and adversity in his quest for social reform, but he remained undeterred. The young generation should draw inspiration from his courage and persistence. Change is often met with resistance, but it is essential to stay committed to one's principles and goals. 6. Work for the marginalized. Phule dedicated his life to uplifting the marginalized and oppressed. The youth should be conscious of social inequalities and work towards creating an inclusive society where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Empathy, compassion, and a sense of social responsibility are crucial. 7. Build on the foundations of reform. Phule's work laid the groundwork for future social reforms. The young generation must build on this foundation, continuing the fight against social injustices and striving for a more equitable world. Each generation. Conclusion. Mahatma Jyotirao Phule's life is a testament to the power of education, equality, and social reform. His unwavering commitment to justice and his efforts to uplift the marginalized have left an enduring legacy. The young generation and the world can learn invaluable lessons from his life, striving to create a society that is just, inclusive, and compassionate. In honoring Phule's legacy, we move closer to realizing the ideals